Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Inside. It's stolen by Irving. Outside Davis. Out to Thompson. From the baseline. Outside Irving. Down low. And it's Washington missing. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
Hachimura outside. Here's Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Klay Thompson picks one up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Back to Marshall. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Fires from way outside. Hachimura with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
James with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. To the middle. Here's Prosper. Pass to Marshall. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now here's Reeves. And it's on Dante Exum. That's his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Show some love on the Laker girls, team.
James outside. Ooh, poked away. Just 4 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Here's Finney-Smith. And it's off from three-point range.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
To the inside, Lively. And slammed it home, and a foul! A chance at another point at the line. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. Reeves with the ball. And Lively picks him up defensively. Back to Reeves. There's the drive. The three, James. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Irving looking around. Outside Davis. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Hey, he'll drop that three on you if you don't respect Davis from out there.
Here's Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. Outside Irving. Inside. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Outside Reeves. And the three-pointer goes.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Dallas with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Lively from the low block. Pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. Out to Thompson. Up and over Doncic. Thompson, no good. Lakers trail by 8. James inside. Screen by James. Hayes attacking. Back to James. Basket counts.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And so it's Dallas leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area.
The Mavericks, 13.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Benson can't hit. The Mavericks lead by 6. Here's Prosper. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Pass to connect. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Rebounded by Marshall. Dinwiddie with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. And Powell with the stuff.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. LeBron at full speed. Here's Vincent. That falls. Nice speed that time from James. Vincent's got his first 3 points of the game. Back to Williams. It's Edwards on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Oh, swiped away. Williams with it. Vincent picks him up. And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James outside. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And here's Connect outside. And Los Angeles, another three. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
It's James on the wing. And he...
That's his first.
Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of a...
One of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted. Tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
They get it back. Outside for Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. Nice touch by Davis inside.
There's so many ways Davis can beat you on the interior. Defenders always on their heels when he is attacking.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Double team on James. And here's Connect outside. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 5. Here's Davis. No luck on that one. James with the ball. Now Thompson defending. On the wing, Reeves gets the 3 to fall. Reeves has got 6 points.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Outside Irving. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, nails the baby hook. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Irving so good and crafty at being able to get things done with the high percentage shot inside.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here's Goodwin. Doncic outside. Pass to James. Back to Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. The 3, James. James from distance. Easy work.
LeBron's greatest gift to me is how he sets up so many teammates with catch-and-shoot opportunities. It's nice to see them return the favor.
Outside Irving. Lets it fly. Down low. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Lakers ball.
The Lakers trail. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. 29 seconds left in the first half. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Gafford grabs the miss. To the paint. Here's Davis. Can't cash it in from close range.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to James. Over Washington. The shot by James, no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Mavericks on top, up by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Now here's Dinwiddie. To the middle. Pass to Marshall. Back to Lively. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 1-point game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Doncic. For the lead. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Up top, Dinwiddie. Pass to Lively. It's Hayes with the rebound. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
Pulls it. Exum gets the bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Lakers in the lead. Out to James. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. James has got 11.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
Pass to Prosper. Here's Dinwiddie. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Marshall. Clock at 4. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Dante Exum.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Davis. Drops it in from 14 feet away. He's got 7.
Those long arms of AD help him on jumpers. He pretty much can't get to a shot because he's so long and extends on it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Pass to Thompson. Here's the 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Love the response from Thompson there. You knew it was going to be about payback for him.
Now here's Reeves. Hayes with it. Now here's Reeves. Defended by Thompson. Kicks it to Doncic. And there's James from the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
Back to Irving. On the wing, Thompson. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. And Davis slams it home.
Nice putback on that follow from Davis. Was just determined to get that rebound.
Stolen by Thompson. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And it's Irving missing. Los Angeles leading by 6. James, right side. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
And he banks in the layup.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Vincent outside. From behind the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We'll be right back.
The Mavericks, 32.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's the Lakers with it. Pass to Doncic. Here's Connect. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's Exum. He's marked by Finney-Smith. To the paint. Back to Exum. Here's Marshall. Exum outside. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Dwight Powell's combination of athleticism and focus allow him to score despite getting bumped around.
Pass to Doncic. Inside. Here's Connect. Launches a 3. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And the Mavericks making a change here.
Najee Marshall.
Mavericks trail by 5.
Mavericks substitution.
Exum outside.
Number 2. Eric Lively.
Powell right side. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Powell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, very easy that time for Powell. He's not going to miss that one.
There's a foul. It's on Derek Lively. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Goodwin. Doncic outside. And they doubled up Doncic. Clock at 6. Pass to Connect. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Up top, Powell. Down low. Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Powell doing a nice job recognizing when to give it up. He, to me, is the epitome of a value utility player. Knows his role.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
And Allie, thanks. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Here's Doncic. No good again that time. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Irving. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Austin Reeves picks one up.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the baskets.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Doncic. There's the three. The Mavericks pull it in. Irving with it. Picked up by James. To the inside. On the wing, Irving. To the paint. And stolen by Reeves. All by himself. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
And you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
It's Lively, high post. Thompson outside. That three's off the mark. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Reeves.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
James with the block.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Lively with the bucket.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most. Using his height advantage inside.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance. And the Lakers lead by 3.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Bro, what the fuck?
And out of bounds.
Yeah.
Los Angeles will have it.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
The Lakers lead by 3.
Oh, this shit ain't gonna lag no more.
Takes a 3.
That's the shooting.
Lively grabs a miss. And it's the Mavericks ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Irving. Second chance effort. Lively shot is off. Out to Thompson. On the wing, Irving. Gafford the screen. Puts up a 3. And it's Irving missing. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's just poor clock
This shit
management
lagged the whole
defensively.
second half. Now I don't want to lag
No
no more.
good.
This
As
is
the first free
cheating
throw
shit.
misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Two shots.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura.
I'm glad I didn't pull it.
Kicks it to Doncic. Fires the 3. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win.
Bitch lagged the whole second half.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves. Taking on the Los Angeles Lakers.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
The shot by Bryant, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Come on, fella. And power it down. That dunk was ridiculous.
There was absolutely nobody that was going to get in the way of that finish. And finished off by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
For three, Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
It's good.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I caught up with Coach Phil Jackson, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Three-pointer, Randle. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
From deep. Malone with the rebound. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 1. Pass to Grant. Just 5 to shoot. Now Rush. Out to Payton. Three-pointer. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The Lakers with the rebound.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Another turnover here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Grant. Second shot opportunity. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Oh, here's Edwards. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Third team foul. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Alexander Walker.
Back to Edwards. Takes the three. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Gobert with the block. Back to Malone. To end the cold streak. Los Angeles with another miss.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
A kick out to O'Neal. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bryant. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Oh, great find by Kobe. His instincts are off the charts.
Now here's Randall. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, Jalen Clark. Nikhil.
The Lakers on offense. Bryant looking it over. A kick out to O'Neal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
Shaquille O'Neal getting it done for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
DiVincenzo with it. Now Payton defending. And that one is good. DiVincenzo's got his first basket. The Lakers trail. Pass to Malone. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes for the Lakers. That'll be a 5-second call. Pass to Udoka. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Lakers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Brian Cook, one shot. Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Here's Medvedenko. Right wing. Inside. Pass to Cook. Here's Udoka. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Reed with the rebound. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Here's Udoka. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by McDaniels. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And the Timberwolves making a change here. The Lakers in the lead. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. To the inside. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the technical free throw is good.
Number 8, Josh Martin.
Here is Cook. Pass to Sampson. Here's Walton. Puts the move on. And the layup is good. Walton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
Well, it's hard to stop him once he's at the rim. That's a strong move.
And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Malone right side. Stolen by Reed. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Coming onto the floor for the Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball, too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
Number 4.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. To the middle. Here's Malone. And the layup falls. Malone's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Substitution for Minnesota, Julius Randle.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. George, no good. Now Gobert. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. And here's Los Angeles. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Has to rush. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Rush has got his first points of the game.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Here's Kobe. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. With the shot. Moves back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And sometimes the D has no choice but to foul O'Neal. He's that dominant.
So he can't get either to fall. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Bangs home the trifecta. Bryant got 5.
You gotta be right up on Kobe because he is ready to pull it at any moment. And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. O'Neal outside. Outside, Kobe. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point territory. Rebound, Minnesota. .51 seconds left now here in the second. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes.
Oh, that was a creative jam by Kobe.
And when you foul Bryant, you really got to foul him, or else he's going to make it an and one.
A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made 1, he's missed 2. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Puts it up off the inbound. 43 seconds left to play here in the half. Yes, that goes in. Bryant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Chicago Bulls and the Orlando Magic. Now here is Hardaway. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Now Jordan. Pippen outside. Off target with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here's Kerr. 6 to shoot. And Jordan throws it down.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Back to Anderson. Here's Hardaway. Rodman with the rebound.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Pass to Kerr. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's Pippen in the corner. Jordan outside. Back to Rodman. To the inside. And finished off by Longley.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Anderson's shot is off. And here we go. Fast break. Jordan's got it. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
3-on-3. Here's Hardaway. It's hauled in by Burrell. Outside Harper. Outside Rodman. And he lays it straight in. Rodman's got his second basket of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Inside. Here's Harper. Orlando grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Chicago?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
The Bulls leading by 6. Outside Harper. Pass to Klein. Here's Burrell. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Simpkins. Guarded by Hardaway. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Back to Harper. Spins. Down low. Klein. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
And Harper brings a lot of physicality to the table. Also solid at cutting the D apart with his passing.
Second chance effort. And O'Neal lays it in.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Klein gets the bucket. Klein's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Outside Hardaway. To the paint. To the middle. Here's Grant. Penny with a terrific assist.
With the ball around the hoop, Horace Grant, a tough man to stop.
Jordan inside. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. Longley with the bucket.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
To the inside. Royal. The layup missed.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Here's Jordan. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Hands it from downtown.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls. They're up by 5. And the second quarter will get underway. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And, guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Kukoc gets the bucket.
He is smooth with it. Kukoc can knock him down.
Pass to O'Neal. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Shaq's got 6. Chicago leading by 5. Here's Klein. 6 points for him. Kukoc from outside. O'Neal with the rebound. Orlando with the ball. Down low. The kick out to Scott. To the paint. And finished off by O'Neal.
Nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Pass to Simpkins. Here's Klein. Inside. Kukoc with it. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Turner up top. Now O'Neal. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. The Bulls leading by 3. Here he goes. Pass to Burrell. Here's Simpkins. Here's Wennington. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Kukoc gets the bucket.
Love the assertiveness from Kukoc. A valuable offensive weapon for this team.
Count that bucket.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
First team foul.
The Magic trailed by 6. Pass to Hardaway. Orlando moving the ball around. And Shaq with the slam.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
Outside, Rodman. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And it's Hardaway with the jam.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Pass to Kerr. Jordan looking around. Shot clock at 6. misses off the right iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
No good from Grant.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they just given away.
Here's Jordan. Rebound, Grant.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Bulls leading by 3. Jordan, high post. Over Anderson. And it's off the back rim. No good. Pass to O'Neal. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
Scott with the ball. Defended by Pippen. Hardaway goes in. Got a hand on it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Jordan to the left side wing. Here's Kerr. Back to Jordan. Out to the right wing. Driving to the basket. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Chicago leading by 5. To the wing right side. Here's Simpkins. Pass to Klein. To the paint. Here's Burrell. Tries the spin move with his first shot attempt, and it comes off the front of the rim. Here's Royal. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Stolen away. Here's Burrell. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
First team foul.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Trailing by 5. O'Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And sometimes the D has no choice but to foul O'Neal. He's that dominant.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Pass to Burrell. Here's Simpkins. Now here's Harper. Guarded by Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Klein. And the layup is good. Klein's got 8.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Magic. 6-point game. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Kerr. And here's the fast break. Shot's good by Pippen.
And on the break, Pippen knows what to do.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Hardaway. And it's good off the back rim and in. Hardaway has got his second basket. Hardaway with the steal. Ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Yes, that goes in.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
And here's Pippen. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball. Pippen's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's Hardaway. Kept alive. He gets that one. Hardaway's got 6.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And it's Pippen missing. The Magic trailed by 5. Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
And, you know, that level of physicality that Grant brings inside is awesome to watch. He does a great job of finishing with that power above the rim.
Back to Rodman. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Magic. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Hardaway with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. For the finish. And then Rodman with the dunk.
And you can tell Kerr has a good sense for the floor, which helps him find a ready shooter to deliver the ball to.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Pippen feeling it out a bit. High post, Jordan. He's got 8. Another one falls for Chicago.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. The Magic trailed by 7. Jacks up a 3. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Kerr for 3. Rollins grabs the board. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Another miss by Orlando. Bulls leading by 7. Pass to Bushler. Now here's Pippen. Here's Bushler. Clock at 4. Here's Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Pass to Shaw. And Scott has it in the corner. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. That shot off. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Bulls leading by 9. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here is Shaw. It's Scott on the wing. Shoots over Harper. Scott can't get it to go. Now here's Kukoc. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Burrell. Here's Simpkins. Here's Klein. Guarded by O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Klein. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Outside, Kukoc. It's 3-pointers off the mark. The Magic trailed by 6. Harper with the steal. By himself. And it's Kukoc with the jam.
And Harper, hard to get around. A physical defender. He'll use that athleticism and reach to pester scores.
The Magic called timeout. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team. He told his team they're being too reckless with the ball. He said, you're turning it over left and right. You got to be smarter and more in control out there. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Just over a minute and a half play here in the fourth.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Pass to Simpkins. To the inside. Harper. Here's Klein. Off on the layup. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Scott, good.
And Shaw really one of those efficient combo guards. Known mostly as a shooter, but, man, he can also dish the rock.
Here's Burrell. Defended by Scott. To the middle. Knocks it loose. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. O'Neal inside. Off target at the rim. Chicago leading by 4. Here's Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. 14 points for Jordan.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Back to Pippen. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
The Magic called timeout.
For your 407 team. For your 407 team.
Outside Hardaway. And he drives in. Some solid defense by Rodman. Bulls leading by 8. Here's Jordan. Bank shot. No good.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him. And he should have just kept it simple.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. Chicago making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Outside, Longley. Back to Kerr. Pass to Jordan. 5 to shoot. Over Anderson. Kicks it out to Kerr. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Another shot. Outside Jordan. Beyond the arc. O'Neal with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set.
– 44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Jordan. And the Bulls with another miss.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows.